I do think that we're all a sum of all the people that we spend time with. And I do think that we're all also all the things that we consume. And I think that's why it's important to be really careful of all the things that we consume, especially in the 21st century. There's so much that we're all consuming, way too much. And I noticed that I was consuming a lot more than I was creating, and I didn't want to keep being that person. So I did what any sane person would do when they don't like something about themselves. I just changed it. First, I examined the why. Like, why was I consuming so much? And like I said, it's the 21st century. It's just too easy. Figuring out what to do with it, a little bit more work, because I identify as a creative. So I understand how important it is to have people to consume. So I couldn't villainize consuming either. Like, that didn't make sense. I desire for people to consume the things that I put out there. And as an artist, I know that what I take in impacts my work, and I want to take in things. I want to take in things that inspire my work. So because of that, again, it didn't make sense to even consider not taking things in. So I had to create a more productive relationship with what I was consuming. And for me, I decided that that would mean that if I take something in, it was important for me to put something back out in response. Little call and response. I'm not just passively consuming anymore. I'm taking it in, digesting it, metabolizing it, alchemizing it, whatever you want to call it, and giving myself and possibly the world something back. Do you see my cat? Tell her hi. So let me give an example of what this might look like. Say I'm scrolling on TikTok and somebody's saying something. Before I scroll and move on to the next one, I'm pausing and I'm giving a full thought about what exactly is pulling on me, what pulled on me to stay. Then I do something with that. I'm always seeing creators online with like great makeup, and I will go and try to recreate their looks. Another way that I might metabolize what I'm consuming is if I'm watching a movie and a character like really speaks to me, what I will do is maybe I will write them a poem or like a short script. Or maybe I'm out in the world and I consume food, like the most obvious thing. I have started looking up how to make the foods that I care about having out in the world so that I can make them at home. And then I do. I try to cook them at home. And then maybe like the last example, if I see somebody with like an outfit that I think is absolutely beautiful, I will draw like the shapes of the outfit and maybe see if I can find those shapes in my own closet and recreate it. We're all doing this anyway, but now I'm doing it in a way where everything I consume is like this. Everything I consume for like entertainment anyway, not everything. That would be absolutely impossible. And it comes with benefits moving like this and responding to creativity this way. One of them being that it forces mindfulness. It forces me to be mindful of the things that I'm taking in. Just like I said, we're all a sum of the people that we hang out with. We're also a sum of all the things that we consume. I want to make sure that the things that I take in reflect something intentional, because it all reflects back outwards anyway. But I want to make sure I'm doing something with it so that it doesn't come back out into the world without an intentional message, if that makes sense. Another benefit to this is that I've always been incredibly easily inspired, but I think that this makes me even more inspired. It helps me identify what about the things that I'm consuming bring me in. Because this practice is so frequent, I now feel a lot more practice in expressing my creativity and expressing myself and less judgmental. And I think along the way, I'm figuring out how to tap into that creative voice without interrupting it. And I think that that's probably my most favorite benefit, if I'm being honest. My sweet friend, I'm so sorry to say, but my phone actually deleted the rest of the video. But that's the why, that's the how, that's the benefits. I hope that it's been beneficial in some way, and maybe you can metabolize this video by posting a comment. I'd be so grateful. I'm trying to post 30 videos, long form videos, before my birthday on April 22nd. And this is me not just trying, but doing it and showing up for myself. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and see you next video. Bye.